Hello, I'm Dr. Hamwin from Family Bridges, and you've chosen to dig a little deeper into comeback, the C in our face model. Comeback, as you'll recall, refers to the actual behavior someone else engages in as a response, or at least as a perceived response to our own actions. For example, when you ask them to take out the trash, your partner may heave a huge sigh and make a show of getting up slowly and deliberately to take care of the chore. Comebacks are very closely tied to assumptions because we usually make any number of automatic assumptions about the comeback and its meaning. In fact, the entire argument cycle could be viewed as one great circle of assumption, action, comeback, assumption, action, comeback, assumption, action, comeback, on until someone breaks the cycle and the argument comes to an end. Obviously, you can't control someone else's comebacks. Our activities here, therefore, focus on reviewing the assumption checking model explained in the assumptions module and specifically applying it to the other person's actual behaviors. In our second activity, we'll turn the tables and try to see ourselves from someone else's point of view. Finally, we'll talk about how to break the argument cycle in the moment so you can come back to the problem later when you're less worked up. For this first activity, however, you simply need to consider a recent argument you had with another person. Think of the things they said or the actions they took that particularly stand out in your memory, and list what you think those words or actions were meant to communicate. Once you have identified these triggers, check your assumptions about them and explore any alternative explanations. For example, you might think, my partner hung up on me in the middle of a sentence. He or she doesn't respect me or my feelings, when in fact, their phone just died. You may not be able to confirm this until you find your partner again and can ask them, but with less catastrophic options on the table, our brains are frequently able to function on a more even keel. Give it a try and take some notes below on what you find.